A judge said you have to break down the video of Capitol Police Officer Eugene Goodman being chased to understand why he ordered the release of two brothers from Montana accused of being part of that angry mob. Jerod and Joshua Hughes are allegedly pointed out in court documents standing behind a third man, Douglas Austin Jensen, and it's allegedly Jensen seen in that video running up the stairs and facing off with Officer Goodman. Jensen has been ordered held without bond before trial, but Wednesday a judge ruled the Hughes brothers did not meet the standard of being a danger to the community if released, noting they did not appear to engage Officer Goodman directly and were not seen on camera carrying any weapons or engaging in violence. Prosecutors allege the Hughes brothers were at the, quote, tip of the spear helping the violent mob force entry into the Capitol. And while they did not oppose the pretrial release of Joshua Hughes, they did fight to keep brother Jerod behind bars, arguing Jerod is accused of kicking open a door inside the Capitol and has 2 felony drug convictions on his record. But the judge said those convictions were 15 years old, and neither the destruction of property nor their interactions with Officer Goodman warranted either of the brothers being held.
Jerod Hughes and his brother Joshua Hughes led the terrorists through the building. Now, Hughes of East Helena, Montana, blames his actions that day on Trump and says he was duped by the former president.
Jerod Hughes wants out of jail before trial. In court filings, his attorney argues the defendant's incarceration is causing a grievous hardship on the family because Hughes has been unable to support his disabled wife and their 14-year-old daughter working his job at a scrap metal company. Hughes' attorney also blaming former President Trump, writing Hughes was responding to the entreaties of the then commander-in-chief. As a result of this experience, he has learned not to be so gullible and will not be so easily duped again. In court filings opposing release, prosecutors argue the "I was following President Trump's directive" has already been rejected by judges presiding over other Capitol riot cases. As for the hardship of being in jail, prosecutors write, defendant's concern for his wife's health and well-being did not stop him from traveling nearly 2,200 miles from Montana, joining the tip of the spear, or chasing Officer Goodman up 2 flights of stairs. Had defendant borne any concern for his family on January 6, he would not currently be housed in the D.C. jail.